gentlemen, beating down on, well, not beating down, maybe that's a little aggressive. Yeah. But we get the victory, 94-87 over the Dallas Mavericks. If we could play this team every night, I think we'd have some real competition. We tend to play well against them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily want to wish that on us because Luka is going to do much better on a lot of other nights. And they'll shoot a better percentage probably than they shot tonight on a lot of nights as well. And, you know, we're kind of short benched, but everybody chipped in and did what they needed to do to get a win, which is exactly what you challenged them to do before the show, where you said, I'm going to put it on these players to go out there and win this game.
And they listened to me.
And they did.
They love the show. All the players check in here pre-game. I've heard, back in the locker room, they say, go to Court Cousins' live stream, everyone. Get some inspiration.
Sure.
They heard it. They came out. They played like it.
So if Coach Mosley gets fired, are you saying that you might be one of the guys in there to replace him?
I'm on the short list.
You're on the short list.
I'm on the short list. So let's go through the stats. Let's run down. You talked about the shooting a moment ago. We shot about 50% from the floor, 49.3. They did not shoot it well from the floor, 37.6%. Our threes, we shot 38% from three, everyone. Yes. Fantastic. We only had 21 attempts. We made 8. They really cooled off. They were taking a lot, and then they kind of stopped making them. 11 for 42. That was not good. Killed them on the boards, Pich. 49-29. And we had more assists, 20-17. Man, what could have really cost us the game, though, and has been a consistent thorn in our Orlando Magic side, is the turnovers. We had 19 turnovers. I mean, 14 of those were forced and given to the Mavs as steals, so they definitely earned some with good defense, but we definitely threw the ball away. Luckily, they only got 4 points off of those 19 turnovers, which honestly boggles my mind, the fact that I'm looking at it. We got more points off of their 6 turnovers than they got off our 19. So we dodged a bullet on that one. We ruled the paint, 50 points in the paint to their 40, and we come out here with a gritty win, the way that we win games. Yes.
I'm up as a double win tonight because not only did the Magic get this win, but because this is the end of the standings of the Court Cousins Championship, I know that on our next recording, that fine championship belt that sits on your side of the room will have to come back to the dark side.
Okay, Pich, you didn't need to rub that in. All right. I'm bitter. I'm so competitive. I'm pissed off right now, and we just got a victory, okay? But I also lost all my bets. I was surprised. So I bet on Jalen to go over in points and assists. Didn't do either of those. Bol to go over 12.5 points. Looked like a sure thing into the third quarter. We also bet on him to go over 15. We thought he was going to have a game.
He didn't play a lot down the stretch.
He stalled at 11.
Weird.
Stalled at 11. Yeah, that's an interesting talking point. He did not play really much in the fourth quarter. Coach Mosley opted more for Chuma, and even Caleb Houston was out there. Got some really good minutes.
More minutes than usual as well.
Indeed. So maybe let's go into some of the box score, talk about what some of the individual guys did. Franz led the way with 22, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, but it was balanced. Wendell put in 13. Bol had 11. Suggs had 12. Bamba, like we mentioned, had 12. So, Chuma, the other starter, had 8. Came up a little short if you bet the over on his points, 9.5. So, again, balanced. Came out with the victory. We played our game, won the paint, won the boards. Didn't go crazy shooting a lot of threes, but we shot a decent percentage, and that's the recipe for us.
We won a third quarter for one of the few times this year. Only by 3 points, but you know what?
Hey.
Even keeping it close in the third quarter, that's something.
I'll take it.
Mavs scored only 13 points in that fourth quarter.
Yeah. Luka looked off.
Very off. A lot of his shots were short. He looked tired. I don't know where they are in their road trip here, but definitely looked tired. I don't know if the earlier start time didn't work for guys' pregame naps or what, but it played a role here tonight that he wasn't in all of his Luka glory.
Yeah, I think the schedule definitely threw off the players, also threw off the fans. Seeing Shannon checking in the chat right now, she couldn't even watch the game. It was too early. I think that it was definitely weird. Anyone out there in your profession, you're probably a creature of habit in some way, shape, or form. As we hear from professional athletes, that's really important. And
sure.
I mean, but both teams were dealing with that. So I guess the home team has a little advantage.
I know. Usually you go to bed after we do these, but
Yeah.
it might still be a little early. I don't know.
No, yeah, I'm not. No way. I got more time in me, Pish.
Wow.
So I was so surprised with the turnovers still being an issue. It's a little disheartening to see that this continues to be what we're struggling with. Am I putting too much weight in this, stock in this, knowing that Markelle is coming back, Cole Anthony, our other guard, is not there, and we're pretty much playing with Jalen Suggs as our primary guard and Point Franz? I mean, what's going on?
Shannon would like to point out that he would make a very ugly woman.
Who's that?
Shannon Thomas.
Oh, my bad, Shannon. My bad, homie. Well, I'm
I
sorry.
think I would have made the same mistake, but
Yeah, that's my bad.
this is why we live in a pronoun world.
I should have known that. I know there's no women watching this. I always say ladies and gentlemen, but it's really just gentlemen. Gentlemen, how the hell are you? Second cousins out there. Thanks for stopping by for this post game. If you've enjoyed the live stream that we did this whole time, we're going to be doing more of them. We don't have the next one on the schedule, but subscribe to the channel, and then you'll figure out when the next one is. Any other takeaways, Piece, you want to hit before we bid the beautiful people farewell?
I mean, this game had a vibe of like preseason vibe to me. It just was weird. There's so many guys missing from our squad. The earlier time of the game, just it seemed different. But it was an NBA regular season basketball game, and we got to win. So that's ultimately great. You love to see it. It wasn't the best game, to be honest. Like, I know we won, and that's awesome. But like, it wasn't that great a game to watch. It was not awesome. Basketball was not being played. It just sort of had to happen. These teams collided, and someone had to be victorious.
Yeah, 19 turnovers. Again, I'm going to say it again. That's ugly. We got to clean that up.
And we won.
Yeah, that's bonkers. Right. That blows my mind. I mean, the elephant in the room. We're hoping that it's nothing major with Paulo. Hopefully not. That we get him back very soon. We need these guys to start coming back from injury. Cole's going to be a while. Right. I don't even really want to mention what I just saw in the chat there. I forget who it was, but someone talking about Jalen going out. That was the district. The play where Jalen went out and he blocked the shot and then tweaked his elbow. That is his shooting elbow. I hope that is nothing serious, because this team right now, we cannot sustain any more injuries, even if it's a little nick. No. We need. I mean, everyone is playing right now. We saw some Admiral Schofield minutes. Salute to him, and that's the end of the bench. I mean,
right. I gotta imagine some of these guys are really short-term injuries that are coming back soon. I'm not talking about the long-term guys we haven't seen in a while, but
yeah,
the bench has to get bigger at some point, right? Like,
yeah, right. And I, if there is a silver lining, it's right here from Peacecraft 21. It's only making them better, meaning the guards, Franz and Jalen at handling the ball. And I guess that is the silver lining. Some guys that are deep bench that might not be getting rotational minutes at all,
right,
are getting some real NBA experience that will solidify the squad when the cavalry does finally arrive, if they ever come over that hill, which hopefully they will be coming soon.
Hey, get that discount on the pizza.
Yeah, mofongazo. Pizza time, baby. Get your Papa John's. We hope you enjoy it.
Glad to hear someone turned on the notifications. Yeah, I was going to say, when we decide when we're going to do these live streams, it is posted usually about a week in advance or so. We'll try to figure out which game we can be home at the same time and watch. So they pop up there. I'm actually watching the same stream you're watching on my computer. That's all.
You're watching us delayed.
There it is.
But we really do. It's a great time. Everyone who came through the stream tonight, we had great conversation in the chat the whole time. Gives you, another media to engage with as you're watching the game. Creates a nice community in the live stream. So if you haven't, please subscribe so you get the notifications about that. We're on the way to 1,000 subscribers, so we greatly appreciate all your help. Shout out to Mr. TV, who became a Patreon tonight. He's always been commenting. Episode 32 coming up, Peach. It's going to be a special one. We're having the guys from the Ozone podcast coming on, so keep an eye out from that. And, I think that's all for us, Peach.
We got some chili.
Yeah. Peace out, everybody.